Hey, it's Coach Tom Ferry. Happy Friday. Welcome to Life by Design, your place online for ideas, inspiration, and how to stay in the right action. So I asked you on Monday to set some goals for the fourth quarter. I asked you on Wednesday to create certainty in your life by deciding how you want 2014 to be. Piggybacking on that conversation, I wrote down 3 very important distinctions for you as you set the tone, not only for the fourth quarter, but for how you want 2014 to end up. The first thing is to do a SWOT analysis. This is where you ask yourself, what are my strengths? What am I good at? Where am I really best with my customers? And where am I best in this business? Then you ask yourself, what are my weaknesses? Am I not that great with paperwork? Am I a little disorganized? Do I kind of struggle with time management? What are my weaknesses? If you can call them out, if you know what they are, you can do something about it, or you can delegate it to someone else. What are the opportunities in the marketplace? 35%, 50% are first-time home buyers, starting to analyze what are the opportunities in the marketplace. I'm seeing, the middle price range is moving right now, the high end is moving. Your local marketplace. You've got to assess what are the opportunities where you should put your focus, your concentration, your energy on. And then what are the threats in the marketplace? What could happen that I need to be aware of, to have a contingency plan for, a what-if plan, so if it occurs, I'm ready for it. The simple little SWOT analysis, I think, is a totally underutilized tool for people when it comes to business planning. Take the time, do that. Second thing I wrote down, people are going to ask me all the time, Tom, what's working? And I will tell you what doesn't work when people are planning is taking a look at that sheet. I think it's section number 3 in your business plan, where you get to decide all the different transactions, all the sources of business you want to go after. Well, when you see that big list, everything from signed calls to make me moves, to past clients, to agent-to-agent referrals, to open houses, to public seminars, and everything else that we teach, what happens is I see people doing this. Well, I'll do 1 here and 2 there and 1 here and 2 there. Instead of saying, look, let's have 4, 5, or 6 that we really put our concentration on, that we really write our plans and marketing strategies for, and then implement like crazy. So I thought it makes sense for me to remind you of our coaching clients today. This is where their business comes from. 42% from their database. That's everything that's in their database. Past client, center of influence, friend, repeat transactions, referral partners, other agents that they know around the country. 18% of their business from online, whether that's Zillow or Facebook or their website or Craigslist promotions, all the above, right? 14% from their geographic farm. That's always impressive. 10% from expireds or Zillow Make Me Moves, 9% from open houses, and 7% from direct mail. That'd be things like yikes, different from perhaps your geographic farm. I think there's always a little blend between those two. So number 1, do a little SWOT analysis. Number 2, here's what's working for our clients. Ask yourself, where are my transactions coming from? Look back over the last 2 years of every deal you've done, every transaction you've done, and source them based upon where they came from. And then you're going to see where you should put your energy, where you can maybe turn up the needle a little bit, squeeze the lemon a little bit more, get a little more juice, and ultimately win the day. The last thing is number 3, you got to know your numbers. So here's what we know today. Our coaching clients, about every 40 conversations they're having, so they talk to 40 people. Can't talk to the same person over and over again. 40 people, they make 1 sale. So as an example, if you wanted to sell 36 homes, 36 times 40 conversations would be 1,440 people that they need to have a dialogue with about listing and selling real estate, about asking about the business. Well, I say divide that number by 10 months because no one in real estate actually works 12 months. So I'd rather cut it down. It's kind of, what do they say about eating the elephant? Start with like 1 little bite at a time versus trying to eat the whole darn thing. We want to break it down to a daily number. I know if I get you say, I'm going to work 10 months out of the year, it's way better than committing to 12. And even though this number will be less, the reality is you're not going to be doing that on probably December 24th as an example. You get my point. Now, 10 months, 144 conversations a month, 4 weeks, 36 a week, 7 a day, 5 days a week. Here's the game. Ready? If you're truly committed to 36 transactions, it means you're going to talk to 7 people a day about buying and selling real estate. So break these numbers down for yourself. What's your goal based upon the 40 conversation calculator? You decide and get that number and then start doing that number now. Start doing that number now. Start building that muscle now. So when you go into 2014, the habit, that keystone habit, is already developed. So thanks so much for watching. You might want to watch this one a few times, go through all the numbers, really assess where our clients are succeeding and what you can do to make 2014 the best year of your life. Thanks so much for watching. Remember always, your strategy matters, and now more than ever, your passion rules.